storing the data outside pig. Basically, we have created a lot of new tables: inner join table, full outer join, outer join. So what if we want to store the data? Basically, we want to store the data inside Hadoop. Like right now the data set is inside pig as a relation. We want to take this data outside. Basically, inner join is created, a new table is created, or analysis table is created. Once that table is created, we want to export it out of pig. The way we should do it is, first we need to export it out of pig inside HDFS. Then once it is in HDFS, we know how to take it outside. Basically, if the relation after final analysis, once the final analysis is there in the pig, once the final analysis result is available with us in the pig, how do we take it outside pig? We have to use store statement. We have to use store command. Load is like loading from HDFS inside pig. Store is opposite to load. From pig you are storing it in HDFS. So how do we do it? First of all, let us check what are all datasets that are available on HDFS. So these are the datasets that are available on HDFS right now. What we can do is we close this down and we will use inner join. So there is this data inner join that we just created. We want to take it out and put it on HDFS. This dataset name can be anything. So just now we want to store it as export from pig. So this is the dataset that we want to store it as. Basically, this is the inner join that we just created, that is there lying inside pig store, data store. We want to take it and put it on HDFS. That's why we are writing this code. Remember to close that terminal that we just used. We have to open only one terminal. You can't run HDFS on both the terminals. So since this particular operation is related to HDFS, we have to close that earlier one. Now once we run this command, it is going to store it. It will say it is successful when it is really successful. Once it is successful, we can go and check whether this file is created or not. Right, it says success. We can again open a new terminal, write the command hadoop fs command, and check whether it is really stored or not. See, we stored it as pig something, right? Export from pig. This is the export from pig file that is available. In fact, we can go to browser and check whether this really export from pig file is there or not. So this is a browser, browse HDFS, and then utilities, browse file system, export from pig, success, and then this is the part of the file that is available. Since we don't need it, we can just remove it. Hadoop fs rmr pig datasets, we can remove it. If you don't need it, you can simply remove the pig datasets. Right, there is nothing like pig underscore datasets. The file name that we just created is export from pig. Simply you write that file name, export. Deleted. So that is how we can export it out of pig. This is how we export the data from pig inside to into Hadoop. Once it is there in HDFS, we can anyway take it out of HDFS. We can export it from there. In fact, within pig there is another useful command called history. If you want to see all the commands that you have given till now. There are 61 commands that we have given till now. You can take a history log from the pig. You can have a look at all the commands. You can copy the commands and store them somewhere. In fact, you can write even pig script file and then use you can give it as a source and then run the queries one by one. So this is about pig. We have seen some of the most useful functions, some of the most useful data operators within pig. In fact, in this session we discuss the basic concepts of pig. This is not really advanced level training on pig. This is just first time when you are working on pig. What are the basics that you should know? How to load the data, how to use functions, what is grouping, what is filtering, how to do sorting, how to do querying, how to do joins, how to store the data, how to export the data out of pig. These are kind of first steps if you are learning pig. Further, you can try other operations like co-grouping and then user defined functions. Again, pig is one of the most matured tool within Hadoop ecosystem after Hive. So Hive and pig are really extensively used within Hadoop ecosystem. You might want to really learn working on pig, because this is going to help you in creating the reports or in developing the summary statistics very quickly. So most of the analysis, if you are not a Java developer, pig is the first tool that you should learn. So pig is a very strong tool for reporting and ad hoc analysis on big data. If you want to do ad hoc analysis very quickly, then you can start learning pig. So once you have a good understanding of pig, then understand or performing the analysis on the big data becomes very easy. So what you can do right after this session or right after learning pig is you can start doing all these operations on really large data sets, and then trying to get some or try to create some reports out of the really large data set, something like web logs or e-commerce data. But this is just a introductory session to give you an idea on working on pig.